Good morning. Nice meeting you all. My name is Yon Lucas. I'm one of the home inspectors out here in Latitudes Margaritaville. I have started this Phase 6 update page. Whether you're my client or not, you will have access to it. I will do monthly updates on here talking about what is going on with construction and how things are moving along. We are the most requested construction inspection service in the Beaufort County area. We are 3 times Best of Bluffton Home Inspector winner, and we are Best of Beaufort winner on the inaugural 2024 Best of Beaufort. Give you a little background on myself. I'm the son of a 42-year-old firefighter. I have a business marketing management degree. I paid my way through college by doing construction. I have currently been an inspector in Beaufort County now for 7 years. We perform approximately between 800 and 1,200 inspections a year, depending on the ebb and flow of construction and home sales. We are a multi-inspector, family-owned home inspection firm. What we provide is a very unique service out here in Latitudes. And I'll just tell you, this page is, whether you're one of my clients or not, but you are buying a home in Phase 6, as long as I can verify who your salesperson is and your lot number, you will be provided access to this page. So our process in a nutshell, there will be a video attached below this. This was filmed about a little bit over a year and a half ago, describing our process from beginning in different stages of construction. But I'll give it to you in a nutshell. First off, we're not the cheapest home inspector in the area. I don't believe in being the cheapest. I don't want to be the cheapest. I don't think there's anything saying like, yes, I'm the least expensive home inspector in the area. I do think that what we provide, value for dollar, the amount of hours that we invest into your home inspection process is well worth it. We provide 3 detailed inspections. We do your pre-drywall, we do your closing inspection, and we come back out and do an 11-month warranty inspection. Starting with the pre-drywall, we start inspecting and walking your lot once a week. We are the only inspection company that's actually looking at the underground plumbing, the slab prep, and the post-slab result. We have documentation of that, which will be provided in our third-party project management app, which you will have access to for the rest of your life, lifetime-wise, so you can see the construction process. So with us walking your lot once a week, we are inspecting the things. There's no inspection report during these lot walks. The inspection reports will be provided to you at the landmark inspection dates. So every week we're walking your lot. Every 10 business days, we are sending you an update and a build calendar schedule through our project management app called Builder Trend, which you will have access to. So throughout the first part of construction, which would be the pre-drywall, we're looking at your underground plumbing. We are looking at your slab prep, your post-slab result, your sheeting, your framing, all your mechanicals that go in, all the way up to that inspection. During that process, we are speaking to your builder. I'm a firm believer of it's better to be proactive than reactive. And what I mean by that is if I see something, I'm going to talk to the builder about it. I think that it's better to give them a heads up while construction is happening, so that when we get to that pre-drywall inspection, most of the defects have been occurred. Because when we go in for the pre-drywall inspection, we are re-inspecting everything that we've already inspected that we are able to inspect. Our inspection reports tend to be very heavily photographic and editorial. What I mean by that is a lot of people that are building a home don't understand or don't know some of the things we're calling out. So I'm going to try to explain it to you in layman's terms. I don't want to give you an education, but I want to give you power. Knowledge is power. The more knowledge you have, the better off you're going to understand the report in its entirety. I have many former clients that were builders, custom builders that live in this area that actually appreciate the fact of every 10 business days they're getting updates because they can see the locations of their studs, their underground plumbing, their electrical, all of that. We are the only inspection company doing this in this area. There are an incredible amount of man hours that go into what we do. What we provide to you is, a home doesn't come with an owner's manual, but we're trying to give you a guidebook is the best way I can do it. So when we get to your pre-drywall inspection, we're inspecting everything from beginning to end that we can possibly see. After that pre-drywall inspection, you and the builder will both receive a copy of that report. Through our weekly lot walks, we are going to verify the defects have been addressed. If anything hasn't been addressed, we're going to talk to the builder. If there's something I can get what I call no joy, which is, you know, a terminology that I've used for years, which means something that I can't get the builder to do, then I'm going to call you and ask you to get involved. My big thought process my thought on the whole contact everything is I don't have time to call everybody once a week and talk to them about their home. I would never be able to inspect everything that I do. If things are going well, less is more. If you have a question, reach out and call me. A couple of things that my father and mother told me growing up. First one is I'd rather tell you the painful truth than a convenient lie, which means that I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. The second one from my mother, there's no such thing as a silly question except for the one you don't ask. If you have a question, contact me. Phone number, email, text message, or phone call. I always do phone call last resort because in these phases, the phone service during construction is awful. Even after construction, it's sometimes spotty around here. They are putting up more cell phone towers to improve that, but just right now, cell phone service is spotty at best. So email, text message, great way to get a hold of me. So after the pre-drywall, you're off to your next part of the phase, which would be to get to your closing inspection. The town's going to come out, go, you're good to go, or you need to address these items. They're going to insulate. Once insulation's done, the town's going to come out and re-inspect the insulation. After that, there are no more inspections with the town until you get to electrical hot check. So you're looking at approximately about, I'd say 11 to 14 weeks until the town comes out and gives a thumbs up for electrical hot check. Electrical hot check is when they're good to go to install the electric meter. Just because you've passed the electrical hot check does not mean your meter immediately goes on. Sometimes it can take upwards of 3 weeks, sometimes 2 days. All depends on how busy Dominion is. With the slowdown in new construction sales, you know, they're getting a little bit better and getting out there quicker. But just know, just because you've passed electrical hot check does not mean your house is zooming along. It doesn't. Electrical hot check, once the meter goes on, they have to go around, double check everything with electrical again, install your HVAC. There's still a ton of work to do. Once we get to that closing inspection, we are going to come out 2 weeks before your closing, which is 7 days before your new home celebration. Okay, we are going to inspect the whole house, everything we've inspected. Again, with a process that we follow by walking the lot weekly, talking to your builder, and sending you update pictures, our closing inspections tend to have less defects than other inspection companies because we have been proactive throughout. Other inspection companies will come out at 2 landmark dates, pre-drywall and closing. The front end work of addressing these defects as they occur has not occurred. So when they get to their pre-drywall and they get to their closing, they're going to have a little bit denser reports on defects because they haven't worked with the builder to address them at that point. I'm not saying one process is better than the other. Every inspector has their own way of doing it. I enjoy doing it this way, in a way of almost being a home inspector / third-party project manager to kind of help. I believe that multiple sets of eyes on a build are better than just one. So once we get to that final inspection, we are going to re-inspect everything that we did. We are going to walk your attic. We're going to drone your roof. We're going to use FLIR thermography to test all the HVAC, plumbing, everything that we can. We're going to verify and re-verify and double check everything. Our process takes us probably from the time dirt to final, the amount of hours that we have, man hours that we have in this, are approximately probably about 80 to 100 hours into the inspection process through our weekly lot walks, through our updates, through our back office work, talking to your building superintendents, verifying A and B options. We have quite a bit more work. Other inspection companies are going to come out. They're great guys. I'm not talking about it. I'm just saying the other inspection companies probably have a total of maybe about 8 to 10 hours worth of work into their process. So big difference in the amount of time that we work on your behalf. Once we do that final closing inspection, and once we do your pre-drywall and your final closing inspection, Those reports will be emailed to the builder and you at pre-drywall, and the report will be emailed for closing to the builder and you at closing. That is to make sure that we are as transparent as possible with all parties involved. As being an independent third-party inspector, transparency is the key. Unbiased third-party opinion is also the key. The things that we inspect for are building code, manufacturer's installation guidelines, your A and B options, and the fourth thing, which is the most valuable commodity in the world right now, which everybody seems to have lost, is common sense. You know, I'm a big believer if something don't look right, probably isn't. So let's talk about it. Once you go to your new home celebration, which is approximately 7 days before your new home celebration, you're able to walk around and talk about certain things. You know, when we go through, if we see a hole in the wall, we're going to point out there's a hole in the wall. If we see that there's a paint deficiency, we're going to call it out. But there are things as hot button items. I'll use my wife as an example. The way that the wall line cuts into the ceiling with the paint, when we moved into our house, it was her pet peeve that everything had to be razor sharp. So they came back and they recut in all the edges. My pet peeve is mechanical stuff. Mechanical stuff to me is important. If I didn't like the way that the vent looked, or if I didn't like the way a light set, you know, I talk to the builder about it. Those are things that we're going to talk to the builder about also, but sometimes somebody might not like the way a light is turned or centered. Talk to your builder about it. So once you do your new home celebration, the builder's already got my list. They've got their QA, they've got their QI, they've got your walkthrough list, the things that you've come up with. You've got about 7 days. They're going to address those items. You know, about 3 to 5 days before about 3 days before you're closed, I'm going to walk the house again, talk to the builder about anything that's still deficient. Find out what his timeline is, find out the conversations he's had with you. So we are going to, again, verify everything through our lot walks and to talk to the builder about it. Once you close, you're going to receive an email from us about 90 days after setting your 11-month warranty walk. The reason why we do it so far ahead is basically so that you can put it on your calendar, and if we need to move it at a later date, we can, but also so that we already know we have it on the books and scheduled for you. If you need to move that, that's fine. We ask for you to give us at least 3 weeks heads up so we can work it into our schedule. Couple of huge things. Throughout this process, you're going to hear different phases, talk about different obstacles and different things they had to overcome. The big thing I can tell you is one man's defect does not mean it's going to be yours. If you're basing a defect that you hear in phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, phase 5, any of that stuff, doesn't mean it's happening in yours. I mean, a building process is literally that, a process. Over time, that sharpens and gets better and better and better. Nothing's perfect, but they always try to improve their processes as they go along. Minto builds a very good home. I inspect every major builder around here, and Minto's in the top 3 that I enjoy inspecting. The building superintendents are really great guys. Once you have your superintendent assigned, let me know. I can give you a heads up about their hot button items, personalities, things like that. Generally, the group of guys they have out here are absolutely amazing guys, good family men, hard workers. There are some that, you know, have a little bit of a gruff personality, but I mean, not everybody's personality is perfect. I have my pitfalls, but always take everything with a grain of salt. What you're going to receive after this video is a brief drone flyover showing you what everything looks like in phase 6 and the areas that they're kind of starting in. As building starts and progresses, you're going to receive these once a month, along with an update very similar to this. I want you guys to realize that this is the time to be positive and happy. You're moving to a beautiful area. I moved my family down here in December of 2010. It's 2024. We had our daughter in South Carolina in 2012. We live down here. We're part of the community. The community is a very small community. Try to stay positive. Remember, you're going to get what you receive. If you're going to be negative, people are going to be a little bit more pushback on you. Myself, I've got some thick skin and some broad shoulders, so I tend to just, and I had a very gruff father, so I tend to take everything with a grain of salt. Going back to my processes and differences. Right now, I know that there are 2 of us definitely approved as inspectors in the area, myself and my main competition. I don't mention his name, but he does a very good job also. I'll mention costing. We are more expensive. We're not the cheapest. I'm never going to claim to be the cheapest. But, you know, through the amount of hours that we spend in your home, along with everybody else's home in here, our price is validated through that amount of work. Are we ridiculously priced? No. I will discuss that with you when you call me. And again, refer back to the video that I have posted previous to this one so that you can actually see our process throughout it. The software that we provide also, Builder Trend. That is where we keep a documented library of the photography of your home from dirt to final. And more importantly, when to hire. You need to hire a home inspector before your dirt's dug. Main reason being is, or at least hire me before your dirt's dug, before they start putting in underground plumbing, because we want to inspect the underground plumbing. We want to inspect the slab prep. We want to inspect the post-slab result. We want to see all that as it goes along. We can do it after that start, but I think it's advantageous to know where everything's located, inspect everything. There are things that I find that I talk to the building superintendents, which helps prevent them from failing a town inspection, which helps me relocate under or subfloor electrical outlets. It helps them out. It helps you out. It keeps your build moving. We work on your behalf as an independent third-party inspector. You know, we are essentially your eyes and ears on the ground. As far as contact, I will have my contact information at the bottom of the video here. But as far as contacting me throughout construction, there are 3 ways to contact me. 1, by email. 2, by text message. 3, by phone. Phone is number 3 for the simple reason that cell phone service out here is spotty at best. What I mean by that is I might be able to receive a signal from you and walk 5 feet to the left and drop the call. That's going to improve when they add some more cell phone towers, which are being done. But the email and text is a guaranteed way to make sure I have documented proof that you called. I can get back to you, and I usually get back to everybody within 24 hours. So thank you guys for your time. Please enjoy the update video. It's just going to be a bunch of dirt right now, but at least give you an idea of the way everything's setting. If you need anything, please contact me at the information below. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Christmas and a great New Year's. Look at the video that's posted before this explaining our process. And hopefully I look forward to speaking to all of you very soon, or as many of you that would like to use our services. Thank you very much and have a great day.
from